Hello friends, welcome to All Basic. Friends, today we will know about President of India, election of President of India, how President of India get elected. The President is the head of the Indian state. He is the first citizen of India and acts as the symbol of unity, integrity and solidarity of the nation. Election of the President. The President is elected not directly by the people, but by the members of Electoral College consisting of the elected members of both the Houses of Parliament, the elected members of Legislative Assemblies of the states, and the elected members of the Legislative Assemblies of the Union Territories of Delhi and Puducherry. Thus, the nominated members of both the Houses of Parliament, the nominated members of the state legislative assemblies, and the members both elected and nominated of state legislative councils in case of bicameral legislature, and the nominated members of the legislative assembly of Delhi and Puducherry do not participate in the election of president. Here we can keep in mind that nominated members of both the houses of parliament and legislative assemblies of the states do not participate in the election of president, and members both elected and nominated of state legislative councils in which bicameral legislature, 6 states, now 7 states in India, those have bicameral legislatures. Members of those legislative councils do not participate in the election of president. The number of votes which each elected member of the legislative assembly of each state and the parliament is entitled to cast at such election shall be determined in the following manner. Every elected member of the legislative assembly of state shall have as many votes as there are multiples of 1000 in the quotient obtained by dividing the population of the states by the total number of elected members of the assembly. Value of the vote of an MLA, total population of the state by total number of elected members of state legislative assembly into 1000. It means in this total population of the state is divided by the total MLAs in that state and into 1000. After that, the figure we get is the value of vote for that MLA. This value comes around 1000 sometimes. One MLA is equal to 1000 votes. Every elected members of either house of parliament shall have such number of votes as may be obtained by dividing the total number of votes assigned to members of legislative assemblies of the state by the total number of elected members of both the houses of parliament. This can be expressed as value of the vote of an MP, value of the vote of an now MP, total value of votes of all the MLAs of all the states divided by total number of elected members of the parliament of both the houses. Parliament consists Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The president's election is held in accordance with the system of proportional representation by means of the single transferable vote, and voting is by the secret ballot. Qualification for the election as president: he should be a citizen of India. He should have completed 35 years of age. He should be qualified for election as a member of the Lok Sabha. He should not hold any office of profit under the union government or any state government or any local authority or any other public authority. Oath or affirmation by the president: to faithfully execute the office, to preserve, protect and defend the constitution and the law, and to devote himself to the service and well-being of the people of India. The oath of the office to the President is administered by the Chief Justice of India, and in his absence the senior most judge of the Supreme Court available. Any other person acting as the president or discharging the functions of the president also undertake the similar oath or affirmation. Term of President's office. The President holds office for a term of 5 years from the date on which he enters upon his office. However, he can resign from his office at any time by addressing the resignation letter to the Vice President. He can also be removed from the office before completion of his term by the process of impeachment. Today's question. What is Article 123? Article 123 of the Constitution empowers the President to promulgate ordinances during the recess of Parliament. These ordinances have the same force and effect as an Act of Parliament but are in the nature of temporary laws. It means when Parliament is not in session, then President can promulgate some important laws, or we can know them as ordinances, to maintain the routine. And this is in Article 123 of Constitution of India. Today's word. Campaign. An organized effort to win an election. To strive for elected office. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe.